Okay, hello and welcome to our review of the Vox Amplug Metal plus the Vox Amplug cabinet. I'm going to briefly show you what these are physically and go through the settings, and then we'll jump right into a sound clip of different settings with different guitar settings. So the Amplug and the cabinet itself, the Amplug by itself is it plugs into your guitar. It's got an on and off switch over here, and you've got an LED here that on and off. You've got three controls over here: a gain, a tone, and a volume. Each goes from 0 to 10. You've got an auxiliary port for playing along to your favorite music, and then you've got a headphones port for outputting to headphones, earphones, or an external player. And then this, of course, goes into your guitar. I'll briefly show you how it goes into the guitar if you're not using the cabinet. So if you wouldn't be using the cabinet and this is a Strat-like guitar, it would just go straight into your port like this. So it does fit into a Stratocaster inner jack port. Headphones would go through here and it just works just the same. But we're going to be doing it through this cabinet. The cabinet over here, the amp plug goes in here, and then this connects to the amp plug, as I'll show in a second. Your guitar cable from your guitar goes in here. This is all powered by a 9-volt battery, which is back here behind this cover, or you can have a DC 9-volt adapter, I suppose, which is more stable and you don't need a battery that way. So the amp plug, you take it, goes right in here, fits very snugly, can spin around. This wire over here connects to the headphones port like this. It can't spin that much anymore. So, and then this turns on over here, and then this will turn on automatically when you plug a guitar in here. So there's no on and off switch, but it will just as soon as you plug it in. So let's plug it in and give it a go. So I'm going to put it over here and just quickly run through a recording setup. We've got this is what we're mainly reviewing, but that's captured by a condenser mic going into a recording interface. All the vocals and all of our speech and everything is covered by this mic over here going into the interface. The interface then goes straight into Garageband. Both tracks are recorded. Okay, so let's plug in. Show them the guitar. So this is briefly the guitar we're playing. It's a Squier vintage modified Stratocaster. The pickups are all Seymour Duncan. The bridge and neck are humbuckers, and they're quite hot. And the middle one is a single coil, and that's quite cool. But the guitar in itself is another review. This is just so you have an idea of what we're playing. So this other end of the guitar cable goes straight in here like this, and then this will turn on. We'll turn this on. At first, we'll keep the gain all the way down because this is a metal, so it has a very high gain already to start with. So we'll keep the gain all the way down. We'll keep the tone at about, let's say, maybe a 6 or a 7, and we'll get the volume up to about. Maybe a 7 or an 8. It'll be picked up quite well anyway. We'll put it right in front of here. Get a guitar pick. Right now we're playing bridge pickup. Everything is open. I'll play a little bit up higher. Play even higher. Moving over to the neck pickup now. So it's a nice kind of a classic crunch rather than a full-out gainy type of a sound. And this is the middle single coil. So very kind of low gainy type, even of a clean sound. Now let's go back to the bridge humbucker, but we're gonna turn up the gain over here all the way to 10. So this is the maximum as high as it'll go. And we'll put the volume down a little bit because we're gonna have to. So this straightaway gives a much higher gainy type of a sound. Neck pickup. And finally the middle single coil pickup, so this will be a lower gain sound, but because we have the gain all the way up. Let's go to the bridge pickup. Let's go to the neck. This is the neck pickup, and I'm gonna try a little bit of tapping. I'm not very good at it, but just to give you the general idea. So it does have enough gain to pull these kind of things off. And I'm not very good at playing very fast either, but I'll just kind of try it to see. For instance, I'm gonna pick every note and I'm gonna give you an idea of that. And then bridge pickup. A good amount of sustain as well. Alright, finally let's come over here and change the settings a little bit. We'll go gain to about a 5. Bring it down to about a 5 over here. We'll have to raise the volume a little bit to offset for that. Maybe a little bit less. It does have a lot of volume for being a 1/4 watt or whatever it is, just for a 9 volt. For being a 9 volt battery powered amp, it's very, very loud and very, very crisp. The actual amplification, of course, is done by the cabinet itself, not the amp plug. The amp plug provides the noise, the sound, the signal, and then the amp plug is the actual cabinet and the speaker. And so right now we're in that 5 gain and maybe about a 7-ish volume. The tone stays at about a 6 or a 7, and bridge pickup, everything wide open. So it's got plenty of power for the lowest gain scenario, which is just a classic rock-ish kind of sound. And if I put it all the way to a 1 gain, and I back off the volume on my guitar as well, I can get even a kind of a cleanish sound. So if you were playing at night with full volume, you would wake everybody up. But if you were playing at night and you wanted to play a cleanish kind of sound, and you were in your room, nobody would hear it. So it's good for kind of all scenarios. So I hope you find that kind of useful. I'll do a review of the guitar in depth, but the guitar is quite a standard kind of setup, but I hope that gave you a good taste of what this amp and cabinet can do. Thanks for watching, and I hope you found this useful. Bye-bye.